Gold Rush Chevrolet in Auburn, California is offering GM employee pricing on every new 2013 Chevy in stock. Plus, every pre-owned vehicle will be priced to sell. Use this opportunity to grab the 2013 Chevy Corvette. That's Gold Rush Chevrolet in Auburn, California.
Welcome back to the Blitz. Last week it was all fun and games for the Placer Hillmen at home after defeating rival Colfax and grabbing a share of the Pioneer Valley League title. This week the Hillmen head to center to try and win the crown outright. Later in the show we'll catch up with Placer coach Joey Montoya and star running back Todd Valier. But we'll start this week's show off at Del Oro High School, where we caught up with Coach Casey Taylor, who has been preparing his Golden Eagles for a Sierra Foothill League title bout at Rockland. Casey, Del Oro scored a school record 70 points last week in Nevada Union. How nice was it for you to get a bunch of different players into that game?
It was great. I'm not real crazy about scoring 70, but it was great for our twos to really compete there in the second half. And they were successful. Scored 4 touchdowns there in the second half. I was proud of them. They worked hard all week and haven't got a ton of playing time this year. When they got their opportunity on Friday, they really took advantage of it and played really well. So we're real proud of them.
This week you guys got Rockland. You've had a bunch of tough tests all year. Seems like it's just the next one in line.
No doubt about it. Rockland's a great football team. They've won 7 straight, and we're both undefeated going into Week 10. It's a great rivalry game. We have a lot of respect for them, and that's what it's about. You hope the preseason games we play, the big stages we've been on, will help us this Friday night. It's going to come down to executing our offense, taking care of the football. Defense got to play physical. They got to tackle, not give up big plays. And when we play a big game like this, special teams are always big. We've been playing great on all 3 levels. So will they. It's going to be great crowd over there, great atmosphere. We're playing for a great cause. Matt Redding, who was an officer that was an alumni here at Del Oro, that died in Rockland police officer, died in 2005 in a drinking and driving accident, and was killed by a drunk driver. So it's a great opportunity for us to play for a great cause and bring awareness to drinking and driving. And then also there's going to be a military component to it this weekend also. So it's going to be a lot going on over Rockland, and then we hope to have a great game between 2 great programs.
They have a pretty balanced offense with Logan Webb under center. Tell us a little bit about their attack.
Yeah, they're doing a real good job. They're very balanced. They're running the ball real well. They brought up a sophomore running back that's really doing a great job. We're real impressed with their line. Their line's really physical. We're going to have our hands full up front. Logan's a returning all-league quarterback that can really sling it. So we hope to contain it. They're going to make some plays. We just hope not to do big plays for touchdowns. We got to tackle and do the fundamental stuff right. We got to stop the run and try to make them a little one-dimensional. That's our plan going in. Then us on the backside, we want to get our run game going and take some shots in the passing game and take care of the football. We've been taking care of the football really good this year. Not a lot of turnovers. We got to continue to do that Friday if we want a chance to win.
And how do they look on the other side of the ball?
They're great defensively. I think they have the lowest point total around, one of the top defenses in the section. Very good. Jason Adams, a good buddy of mine, he does a great job with them. They really fly to the ball. They're very physical. We just got, again, up front, our guys got to get on their blocks and got to move it. Dylan's well rested, didn't get a lot of reps last week, so he's going to have a lot of workload this week. And like I said, we want to take some shots in the passing game. We've been throwing the ball real well. Mike's done a great job, and we just got to continue to keep drives going and be physical and control the ball a little bit. And like I said, we take care of the football. We feel we got a good shot of winning this thing.
All right, anything else you'd like to add, Coach?
Like I said, it's going to be a great game. 2 great communities over there. We really look forward to this game. And it's nice to come down to Week 10, and we have a lot on the line. We hope to go over there and represent well.
Over at Placer High School, we caught up with Hillman coach Joey Montoya, who broke down the Placer center game. We also caught up with Todd Valier, who's seen rushing into the end zone there to talk about his last days playing high school football for the Placer Hillmen. Joey, for the 2nd straight season, the Hillmen enter the final game of the year with a 4-0 record going up against Center. What do you guys need to do to get the job done on Friday night?
That's a good question. We're playing a great team Friday night who have got a ton of weapons, starting with their quarterback, number 7. They've got a great running back who runs hard, big kid, good offensive line, and some great receivers to go along with it. And so, put that on top of a defense that hasn't given up very many points. No doubt we have our hands full, and it should be a great challenge.
How good does Tyrell look on tape?
he is one of the best athletes in the entire section. You know, I could definitely see him playing at the next level. He's obviously probably the most explosive player that we've faced all year, and so you know, he throws the ball well, he runs the ball well, he runs his offense great. He's a punt returner, kick returner, and then on top of that, you know, he's one of the best guys in the secondary, and so he's a phenomenal athlete, and he obviously elevates their play. Last year they had a real fast, you know, offense. Seems like this year they got a little bit of power too back there with Joe Swin. Yeah, he's a thicker back that runs hard and you know, reads well, and no doubt they've got another great 1-2 combination like they had last year. You know, and with some good offensive line to go with it, and they have a great scheme. You know, they're well coached, and so you know, our defense is excited for the challenge. It should be a great one. You know, we're playing at their place, you know, on the turf, and it should be a lot of fun. Todd Valier has a chance to go over 2,000 yards all-purpose. Seems like he's played just about every position for you guys this year. How nice is it to have somebody that's versatile like Todd? It's huge. You know, anytime you can get an athlete like Todd Valier, who is an incredible athlete, and then you put on top of that, has great character and works tremendously hard and is one of your most competitive kids, you know, that's exactly what you want, and we're very fortunate to have a guy like Todd. So you know, we're trying to put him in as many different positions as we can to get the ball to him, and obviously he plays defense for us as well, and is in most of the special teams. So he's had a great year. For the second season, Todd's the leading receiver on the team. How nice is it to have a back that can come out of the backfield and catch balls and then just take off for a touchdown? That's great. I think it elevates our offense. You know, makes us you know, it makes teams have to really defend the whole field against us, and so it's a great, you know, it's a huge plus for us. We've got some other guys that we throw the ball a lot to as well, and so you know, it makes us more difficult to defend. Speaking of receivers, Frankie O'Neal had a big game. Seems like he's getting a lot of home run balls this year. Talk a little bit about his game. Frankie's explosive, and he's really come on these last 5 weeks. You know, he's a junior. He's just continued to get better. He's really learned how to work hard and how to practice right and how to do things right. And, you know, he's really becoming a great player for us. You know, plays defense for us as well, and obviously a receiver. And so, you know, we're very fortunate. We have 3 receivers that can really stretch the field, you know, along with Todd. And you know, they run great routes and have good hands. And Coach Wackup's really done a great job with those guys. All right, anything else you'd like to add, Coach? It's great to be a Hillman. Todd, you've been a 2-year starter for the Placer-Hillman. This Friday is your last regular season game. Is it kind of crazy to think it's gone by so fast? Definitely. You know, I mean, last year going into it, you know, it went by quick last year. Now this year it's even going by even quicker. I just can't believe it's my last, you know, regular season game. So it's going by way too quick. Second year in a row, you guys go 4-0 in PVL and head into a big game against Center. What do you guys need to do this week? You know, I mean, just need to be disciplined. You know, Tyrell Anderson, he's a good athlete over there at Center. You know, they got a lot of good athletes over there, and we just need to play disciplined football, and we'll see how it goes on Friday night. This Friday, you have a chance to go over the 2,000-yard mark for all-purpose yards. Seems like you've been able to do it all this year. How have you been able to do it? You know, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do it without the teammates. You know, my offensive line, quarterback, looking strange, and you know, even the running backs blocking for me. So I mean, I'm just, you know, keep doing what I'm doing on Friday night. So each week now, you're kind of thinking that this could be the end of your high school football career. Oh, definitely. You know, I think that every game, anything can happen. You know, so you just got to play like it's your last.
On Friday, 2 of the best athletes in the Pioneer Valley League section will be going head-to-head when Placer's Todd Valier meets up with Center's Terrell Anderson. Both players can score anytime they touch the ball. At Rockland, Del Oro has a chance to win the Sierra Foothill League title, but Rockland does too, as both teams are 4-0 in Sierra Foothill League play. Out in Colfax, the Lincoln Zebras will be looking for a win coupled with a Center victory over Placer to force a 3-way tie at the top of the PVL standings. Bear River, which already missed out on making the playoffs, heads to Foothill and will try to end its season on a winning note with a 6-4 record if it can top the Mustangs. Forest Hill has a bye and will rest until the playoffs. That's all the time we've got this week on the Blitz. For more on Placer County football, pick up a print edition copy of the Auburn Journal.